5 tips to nail your phone interview. Tip number 1, dress how you would for an in-person interview. This will help you build confidence and keeps you from speaking too casually. Number 2, be prepared with notes and to take notes. So one of the positive things about a phone interview is the employer can't see you, which means you can take notes when they're asking you a 3-part question just to make sure you answer all 3. Now don't write down the entire question because then there'll be too long of a pause, but you can write down the little parts of the question just to make sure you're meeting each of them as you're answering. And number 2 is that you can have bullet points. So consider thinking of stories that you might be sharing based on the skills that the employer is asking for, and make sure they're written out in a bullet point form that ensures that you hit the STAR method. So the situation, the task, the action, and the results. Make sure you're not writing out the full story like it's a novel, because then it will come off scripted while you're answering the questions. Number 3, find a quiet place. So after you found a place that you want to do the interview, make sure you call a friend or family member to ensure that you have good reception and they can hear you. If you cannot avoid being in a space that has other people, make sure you're asking them to be quiet and that they are aware that you are doing an interview. Consider using earbuds if you can. One time I used earbuds during a phone interview. My cat decided to attack them. So also make sure you're finding a place to put your animals, or asking a friend or family member to maybe walk the dog so they're not barking at the door, and keeping a cat in a separate room because they also may decide to lay on your notes. Number 4, show the same facial expressions you would in an in-person interview. This will help get your tone across better, and it'll ensure that there's some expression and some enthusiasm while you're talking. And number 5, keep track of time. So make sure you have somewhere that you are keeping track of time, that you know how much time you're allotted. Sometimes at the beginning of the interview, it could be good to ask how many questions you'll need to answer and how much time they have set aside for you. This way you can manage your time better and ensure you get to all of the questions, and also take advantage of all the time that you have. And those are the 5 tips I have for acing the interview.